Howdy, class. My name is Alec Breslow,
And I'm Travis Thayer.
I'm Sal Trupiano.
and our project is Tiny File Manager.
For our project overview, Tiny File Manager is a web-based file manager that allows the user to upload, modify, delete, and view files from a remote server directory. One PHP file does it all. All web-based, no network or application configuration is necessary for the user. For our project technologies, we use Google Cloud Compute Engine, Tiny File Manager, which is a singular PHP file, WordPress. Our website is edited with Elementor. We use OAuth for our SSO authentication using WordPress SSO plugins. And we had a LAMP stack that hosted our WordPress, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. Our Tiny File Manager is hosted on Apache and is written in PHP.
So for our server environment, we had two virtual machines, each running its own Bitnami LAMP stack. Our first VM is running WordPress, which is hosting not only our website report, but our single sign-on authentication. Our second virtual machine has our actual Tiny File Manager plugin and the single sign-on client. So to connect to our service, users must have a WordPress account on our first virtual machine. After the account is created, the user will click Login at the top of our project and sign in using our WordPress single sign-on. As long as the credentials are valid, they will be redirected to our second VM, which actually hosts the Tiny File Manager.
Okay, so we're going to do a demonstration of our service now. Okay, so to start using our service, you have to go to our main homepage website. This website hosts our project report, as well as detailed guides on implementation of our service and getting started guide, screenshots of our project in action, and also a summary of our project overview. So to get started, you're going to click Learn More. It'll take you to our Getting Started page, where we'll direct you to click the Login button at the top of our screen. So that's what we're going to do to log into our service. All right, so first we're going to demonstrate the login SSO process of our service. Our service is secured with WordPress single sign-on authentication. If the user already has an account, they are able to sign in with their existing credentials here, or they can register with a new account on our central server. So let's register for a new account. This account is going to be created on the SSO server. So we'll do demo user 1, and we'll do for our email CSI3670 tfmdemo@gmail.com. This is a test account we created for this. We're going to say register, and so it says our registration has been complete. The user will receive an email in their inbox like this, saying the username and asking you to set a password. And we're going to do that right now. So we're going to click on this link to set a password. And this is our new password. We can enter in a new password here. So we'll do just a simple one. temp12345. Yes, it's weak. That's fine. And password has been reset. So now when we go back to our other login page, we will do the same password. Say login. And it brings you to the profile page. So you can configure your user account, various information here. So let's go back to our WordPress website. We're going to log into our actual service now. And now we will see that we're brought to our landing page for our actual Tiny File Manager service. And we have the new URL up here of the server that hosts this service. On this landing page, we can see various information, such as the key features of the service, the GitHub of the original author, and the license information. So we can just click Launch here, and it will bring us to the Tiny File Manager service. We're going to go through a couple of use cases for this application. So first, let's upload a file. So I'm going to click Upload here, and then you just click here to upload a file. And I'm going to upload this movie right here. I'm going to click Open. Now, it's a small file, but it doesn't really matter. And now when I go home, I will see that CSI3670 delete is up here. So I can click this file, and it will give me a preview of the video and what's happening inside it, which is really nice. Now, I can also download this file by clicking download, and it'll give me a direct link to save it. And there it is. I can open it up on my computer and further process it there. So another feature is obviously you can delete files. So that's simply done by clicking our little delete button here, clicking OK. It even says the file that we deleted. The next thing is editing files. So to edit this exex.py file, you click on the file name, then you're going to click edit. Now it brings up a simple editor, and I'm going to add another print statement. This is a pretty neat demo. Now we can see that the file saves successfully, and I can even use an advanced IDE where you can specifically define your language, and then it will do more appropriate syntax highlighting, and even the browser engine you want to use. And now you can see that our file was edited. Next, we're going to zip a couple of these files. I'm just going to select, let's say, these 5 files right here. It's going to say create the archive. You're going to say OK. Shows you the archive name that was created. I can download it and further process the archive there. Another thing you can do with Tiny File Manager is change the permissions for each of these specific files. So let's say for this video file I just uploaded, I want everyone on the system to be able to view it, which is obviously, from what we've learned in class, 777. I'm going to click change. Then you can see that the permissions have been changed and that our video file is now 777. Another thing you'll note is that Tiny File Manager actually shows the full specifications of this remote server directory that we're on. So you can view easy stats like the amount of files we have, the amount of directories, the amount of memory that's being used, partition size, and what we have free. Another thing we can do is we can create a new file and folder directly from this user interface, so demo folder. Let's say I want to copy this zip file to my demo folder. I can just click the demo folder, say move. Let's move to demo folder. This is it for Tiny File Manager, our software as a service. If you have any questions, we would be happy to answer them in the Twitch stream. Thank you.